Hey guys, so see those behind me? Fig leaf. I actually went and picked some from Daddy's tree right here. Here we go. Oh, actually, the way I don't know, you really can't see it. It's kind of transparent on there, right? But fig leaves, they're so awesome. But a couple of warnings though on these though. Um, you need to know how to prepare them to use them. There is a sap, and I don't want to touch it because it's sticky, and it can irritate your skin as well. I did a little Google on it to find out about the effects of it, and it says that uh, because I asked if it's edible because I was seeing some videos where people were actually using the staff to make like the sap to make panna cotta and stuff. So I'm not exactly sure that I would do that. I wouldn't, because it says understanding the safety of fig leaf sap is crucial. It's the irritation potential, and that's the thing that I was concerned about. And also, the sap contains a milky substance, which we know that can irritate the skin and mucous membranes. It's also could have some digestive risks if you were to eat this raw fig leaf, which I do not recommend and would not, or the sap that comes out of that the the stem from the leaf here. Ingesting fig sap may lead to gastrointestinal discomfort or allergic reactions. Culinary use, it says fig leaves can be used in cooking, but they should be prepared without the sap. And then animal safety. And this I didn't know. Fig leaves are not toxic to animals, but the sap can still be very irritating to animals. So that's something you want to think about if you're so inclined to do something with your fig leaves, if you have fig leaves or if you buy them. I don't know if you can actually buy them in the store, but I'm here to talk about figs today because I love figs. I come from a family of fig lovers and fig tree growers in Italy. All my relatives, they have figs. Oh, I remember going when we were in Italy climbing. My uncle would put a ladder up the tree for me and give me a basket, and I would climb up the tree and collect the figs in the morning to have with. He'd make me every morning a toast, and then he'd put the Italian cheese, the spreadable cheese, on it for me, and I would have that. And of course, my Zia would make the most delicious espresso, and it was just black, but it had sugar because they used to put sugar in it on the stove and like melt it in the thing, so it was a little sweet. And then I would have my fresh figs. It was I will always remember that time at Zio Vincenzo and Zia Assunta's house. So many wonderful blessings. And even when I went to stay with my Zio Donato, same thing with Zio Donato and Zia Bambina, out collecting the figs and the apricots. That's my family loves figs and we love apricots. My parents did as well. And so they brought that love of those things with them to the United States when they immigrated here. And my dad had fig trees. And so in Texas, and I have a video on it. I kind of went out and I have a clipping of my father's actual fig tree that is just very young. It's only a couple of years old. We got it a few years back when we went to see my sister in Corpus Christi, who lived where my parents lived before they passed away. And my dad had planted one of the clippings from his tree in her yard. It's massive, takes up a whole section of her yard. He also brought his grapes over there and his lemon tree, clippings from his tree. He planted those things. So she has all those. And when my other sister and I went to go visit them, my sister Anna and I and my husband went out to the fig tree and we all got clippings, brought them home, and we had planted 3 of them. 2 of them lasted for a little while and then they died. One of them took, and that is my fig tree. But that is not what I used those leaves back there from Daddy's tree, because they're right on the deck right here. We do have 2 other fig trees. So I made, and we'll eventually get those videos up, but I made some fig salt. This is it's so easy really to make. And it smells so good. I want to say it smells like figs, but it doesn't. It smells like, they say it's like a vanilla and a coconut, and I think it really is. I don't know if I can like show you that, but let me put it up higher. But there's that. You basically all you do is take salt, and I took some sea salt, and I took some leaves, and I, of course, washed them really well, and I cut out the stem and that little part there because I didn't want any of that sap in there. And there's not much in those leaves, but I ripped them apart and I put them in a little coffee grinder that I'm only using for herbs and fig leaves and stuff like that. I'm not using it. There's been no coffee put in it. So it's a coffee grinder that John actually had gotten at one point for the Rosary business, and we ended up not using that. And so now I get to use it for my basil salts and my fig salts and all that kind of good stuff. So I made some salt. I also made some syrup. I just took this out of the fridge, so now it's sweating. But I took this. This is This is fabulous. I think I figured I might have used around 5 or 6 leaves. Again, I washed them really well, and I cooked them. I simmered them on the stove with some fresh water, and then I put sugar in it. I just made a simple syrup. Now, if you're going to keep this for a long period of time, you got to sterilize the bottles and do the same thing you do when you're canning. I did not do that because I intend to have this gone by the end of the week, so that will be gone. And this you can put, and I think we did a video, John and I making a cocktail. He made a cocktail that night, and I also had tea. And you can put this in sparkling water with some ice, nice, refreshing. This has hints like the salt, because the salt, you smell a little bit of that salt. It's like a vanilla, coconutty kind of, I don't know. And I'm not massive on coconut. I do like coconut, but not massive. But this is really awesome. It's delicious. And so what I did was I wanted to have a little bit of tea tonight. So I already have almost drank half of it. But I put a little in there because it's sweet. It's got the sugar and I used sugar in the raw because that's what we use. And I boiled some water, and it's so refreshing. It's so delicious. It's tea, but it's kind of cooled now. And I actually made iced tea the other day with it as well. The other thing is, a friend of mine on Facebook, or a friend, she's a friend, and also we're connected on Facebook, and she let me know that a local place had fresh figs. So John went today and bought some fresh figs. We love figs. I love figs. So I cut some up. I like to eat them just whole, just like this. They're so good. I think last year or the year before, I think maybe the year, I posted a picture of me eating figs from our trees, because we have 3 trees. Daddy's tree has not borne any fruit yet. One of them we actually put back in the basement for this past winter. The other one, John planted in the ground, covered it up, and got it all nice so that it was protected for the winter. But that season, we got several figs off that tree before the birds got them. There aren't many because they really haven't taken root yet. But that tree that he planted, it has tons of leaves. It's kind of low to the ground. We're going to have to prune it a little, but I think that one is really going to take. Next year, we probably will put the other one back in the basement just to make sure that the one we have planted outside goes through a second winter. And Daddy's tree will stay up here again next winter till hopefully we're able to plant it in the ground, or put it out there, or then bring it downstairs if it continues to bear fruit. So I'm very excited about it. And that's it. So I do have some videos. It's taken a lot longer to get them done. First of all, something that really should have taken me less than an hour to get a couple of things done. And then I did a salmon in parchment, but I wrapped it in fig leaf. So I did what I usually do with our herbs and stuff, and then I wrapped. Of course, this was gone. The stem wasn't there, and I wrapped them in the fig leaf before I put them in the parchment. And so I have a couple of recipes. I have those out and ready to go. But it took me literally an entire day because I had to take a lot of breaks to get it done. I've been dying to make my hearty summer stew, which we make with the fresh tomatoes from the garden and the zucchini. And I've been intending to make that now for over a week. And I just haven't felt up to being in the kitchen because usually, like that day I spent, I took a lot of breaks and in between, but it really took a lot out of me, and I haven't cooked anything since. So hopefully by the end of this week, I might be able to get in there if I continue to rest up enough, and I can make the hearty stew, because I don't want my new vegetables from my garden to go bad. I want to make them. I'm excited to make it. It's one of the recipes that's in my Made with Love, a tribute to my parents. So I'm excited to share that out there too. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to come in and share my little figs. I love my figs. Love my figs. And that's about it. I pray that you have a blessed rest of the day, whatever is left of it. And I just, I don't know. I'm just doing my best to have joy in the journey, and I hope that you are too. Love you. Bye.